We need to delete this.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
In the back of my mind, you died. I didn't physically, but in the back of my mind, she died.
And I want people to know that in 2023, I did try and bring the situation to light. And a lot of people remember, I was having a lot of... It got so bad that David's legal team had got in contact with me to remove everything.
There was fresh evidence against David. New confirmed leaked communications from David on the well-known app Discord were revealed today. They show his relationship with Celeste, including the fact that she is pregnant, and much more. David's laptop was found to contain messages from his fan server a year ago. I'll join the wifey group chat and tell you the story of how the deleted user, who was identified as Celeste, got a child on the way. When David made the announcement, this deleted user simultaneously uploaded 2 pictures to his server. One shows her with David sitting down backstage, while the other shows her hand with David tattooed on her finger. DJ academics would notice and investigate the song titles in an attempt to uncover the truth.
Crashing. Where'd it go wrong? Ghost. Where did you go? Afterlife?
Further proof would surface online during academics' stream. A video showing David outside his house polishing Celeste's shoes. Look closely at the shoes he is carrying. She was spotted on the school bus wearing these exact Jordans. Additionally, that was her profile picture. This is where things become fascinating, though. They would make an announcement. David and Celeste Rivache are seen on stream on January 11th, 2024. In resurfaced footage, where he instructs his moderator to remove any VODs and clips after he concludes the live.
Wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer
Which one? What's good, David? Big fan, spam me. Yo, thank you. Mitchell.
I gotta stop with him if you even...
We
need to delete this.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
Like the video if you find this extremely unusual because you found it strange as well. This is wild. Even though street people were exchanging stuff back and forth, everything stopped at this point. An investigator would make the announcement by writing, "Celeste was in the house where a search warrant was executed yesterday, close to where the Tesla registered to David was discovered. It seems connected to David, and it might be leased by him or a family member." A comparable Tesla is seen parked in front of the house in a Google Maps photograph from May 2024. The home has been on the market since January and is currently for lease at $20,000 per month. Halle Berry used to reside there as well. P.S. In Los Angeles, there are 1 million black Teslas. Although I'm not positive, I wouldn't be shocked if this were the same one. A Tesla is parked in the lot next to David's house, which is situated on the street. The authorities will be able to identify the driver and even the person who put Celeste in the car in less than 48 hours because of the notable 360-degree camera footage on a motion sensor found in Teslas. Of all cars, Teslas have the greatest GPS system.
Tesla was repoed on September 8th. He started his tour August 5th, 9th. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days before it got repoed. He reported it missing in between that, but it's been sitting before he started his tour. He called to report a Tesla missing. Now chat, anybody in chat, go to Google and say, can I call Tesla? If my Tesla is missing, can I call Tesla to track it? Watch what it shows you. To call Tesla, a Tesla of all cars you reported missing. When you can call Tesla and get it tracked, that don't make sense. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days. So from when the car was impounded on the 8th, we can add 31 days plus add some change. That's days, if not a week or more, before he started his tour, bro. Dating a 13-year-old, bro. Probably got a... That's why he did.
In addition, authorities searched David's residence. According to the press, Singer David has reportedly been residing at a house that the LAPD searched. But on his computer, the investigators discovered something really odd. As a result, they created a new evidence file in California to David. And this is what it contains. They observed Celeste waving her hand with 2 ponytails while hanging out with David during a Twitch stream. Or they should have mentioned that this might have been Celeste's final appearance on camera.
Yeah, that's water. Water.
Wow, you look good.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
She is wearing the same Gap sweater in the Twitch show as she is in a friend's photo of her, which is also on her missing person poster. Furthermore, the glasses she wore during her Twitch stream are identical to those she wore later that evening when she was on FaceTime with David, where she and David are seen on FaceTime with a friend on the other end. The topic of Celeste David's identity is thus brought up. In 2022, David would post on his fan Discord, asking, "Is Celeste in here?" according to authorities. "Hello, David," she said. Bart. According to the article, David began dating Celeste when she was 12 years old, according to the timing of Discord communications. He was 17. 3 months prior to her disappearance in 2024, she sent her final Discord chat. But there was a serious problem with this fan's Discord that David made. For one particular reason, David's admirers were irritated because they believed they didn't receive the same level of attention as other fans. 2 individuals on the server even exchanged letters with one another. He adds only specific girls. Yes, I am aware, and I'm not kidding. David only talks to women from the server, reads another discussion. Oh, that's how bro is. Additionally, they are typically only 15 to 16. You grasp what I'm trying to say, even though I have to watch what I say. Additionally, this comes from a very reliable source. The man with the Discord chats actually wrote a song with David in 2022, but today he would make a public declaration about his relationship with David and the events that transpired.
I just want to clear up that the stuff from 2023 was not about the Celeste girl that was obviously recently in the news. It's nothing to do with her. I didn't know about her. I didn't know she was 13. I maybe heard her name once or twice. I had nothing to do with her. The stuff I have from 2023 was nothing to do with Celeste. These were other girls, underage girls, that had claimed David had messaged them or had, relationships with them or, doing things with them. And I want people to know that in 2023 I did try and bring the situation to light, and a lot of people remember, I was having a lot of it got so bad that David's legal team had got in contact with me to remove everything. I've attached an email here that I received from his team in 2023, and basically they removed my song with David from streaming services because apparently I was spreading misinformation. The thing is, after that I got in touch with David and I was like, yo, are the claims true and all of this, and he was like, he literally said, I've got to hear it. He said, no, it's just some people trying to get clout, there's no evidence and stuff. After that, everything was shut down. Everything, no one else came out after that.
Been stranger from here. Though since the police discovered something that you won't believe. As soon as the Tesla was located, a Reddit thread would go viral. Although the identity of the person inside was never revealed, this Redditor was previously aware of it. This dude is a weird hero. This is the person with whom a close friend's sister from the neighborhood ran away last year. We believe that she was being allowed to roam about by her sisters. At the time, she was just in the 7th grade. His home in the hills was swept by the LAPD. That's who's in the car, and I'm scared. She hasn't been heard from in months. She's from Lake Eleanor, but I won't provide her name. The Lake Eleanor area will thereafter be promptly investigated by the police. The comment turned out to be accurate. However, they also discovered a picture showing David giving out cash to people Celeste's age at a parking area near Celeste's house from Lake Eleanor. Scholars wrote, according to TMZ, this image depicts singer David close to Celeste's residence before she vanished and was later discovered in David's Tesla. According to the person who uploaded the image, David was paying individuals to conceal Celeste's age. But the following discovery was simply astounding. Celeste's brother would be interested in it. On his Instagram account, he would post, "Why are those who are lying and claiming to know more? I didn't. Therefore, I'm not sure why individuals are lying to try to harm my reputation. I was one of the few individuals Celeste adored, and she solely showed me affection. Until the last time she departed, I had no idea about anything. This inspired many people to look into David's music and discover that the lyrics to his well-known song, Romantic Homicide, include the line, "In the back of my mind, you passed." In addition, "I got you, and I didn't even regret it," I think to myself. It's true, even though I can't believe I said it. He would even perform a brilliant video where he broke
Back my mind, you die. It's kind of like the storytelling aspect of the lyrics that came before it, in a way that it builds up to the big moment where she, in the back of my mind, like I didn't physically, but in the back of my mind, she, and I didn't even cry, not a single tear.
This is where it's strange, though. According to her missing person poster, September 7th is Celestia's birthday. On September 7th, he released the song's music video. However, there were other musical connections as well. It says, in December 2023, singer David wrote a song about a girl named Celeste. When you record in a studio, all of your recordings are combined into a single file with a date attached. David would perform the lines, "Oh Celeste," several times during the studio session, which was recorded in 2023. Because of all the evidence that the press would report, Celeste has been identified as the individual discovered in singer David's Tesla. David has canceled his Seattle tour stop, which was initially planned for tonight. Only a few seconds later, it was updated. David, a well-known artist, is being sought by California authorities for arrest. Concerns have been raised by police over his connection to the individual discovered inside his Tesla. However, if you think David was involved in the crime, please like the video and leave a comment below explaining what actually happened. I'll be reading them.